Welcome back to another Holistic Aqua Farm video. Today we are going to dive into one of the most essential tools, the rototiller. Whether you're a backyard gardener or a seasoned farmer, the rototiller can greatly enhance your gardening experience. So join us as we dive into putting this machine to work for you. This would cover the general operation of hand tillers, but there will be some subtle differences depending on the make and model of your tiller. Before we begin using the tiller, you'll want to clear the area of any tall grasses and vines, especially vines. Get rid of much vine as possible, as these tend to tie around the tines of the tiller, making operation a little more difficult. This may include having to rig the area to remove vine pieces and anything that can tie up the things. It is also crucial for you to remove any large rocks or sticks or debris that could damage your tiller or hinder its performance. Bear in mind as well, if there are any trees nearby with roots, that may also hinder the tiller's ability to perform its job. Most rototillers come with an adjustable depth setting, and you start by setting the depth according to your needs and the needs of the soil, depending on the plants you're growing, depending on the soil type. That will determine how deep you want to go. If you're working with a soft loamy soil, a shallow depth may suffice, but if you're working with a more compacted soil, you may require tilling a little deeper. Something to note as well too, from my experience, it is best to work with soil that is slightly moist. There is a perfect soil water content that makes tilling efficient. You don't want to work with it too dry. When it's too dry, it kicks up a lot of dust. But when it is wet, the tiller tends to slip. You will spend a lot of energy controlling the tiller if the soil is too wet and soggy. Ideally, you can choose to do your tilling after a day of rain, when the surface has been thoroughly moistened, and begin your tilling operations. Now it's time to start the tiller. For my tiller's operation, I need to adjust the choke and the gas. Turn the tiller to the start position and pull the cord. Turn off the choke and ready to operate. My machine also has adjustable speed settings. Once the trigger is pulled, the tiller will move along. Once the trigger is released, the tiller will stop, and a safety feature to avoid accidents. So now we can begin operating the tiller. Work the tiller in straight lines across the area that you want tilled. The tines on my tiller are 3 feet wide, which is the width of my beds. So it is perfect for my setting. Up for tilling only where your beds are, or you can till the entire field. This will help loosening the soil in the area to help with bed creation. Sometimes when you're tilling, you may encounter some tough areas of soil or maybe some underground roots. In this case, you may need to adjust the depth that is being tilled, or you can make multiple passes until the soil is loosened to your liking. If vines or roots or anything becomes tangled around the tines, you need to take the time to remove those and continue operation to reduce it producing too much strain on the machine. So as you see, it's a simple, effective machine to use. Tell me in the comment section about your experience using a tiller. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.